Hello, you guys. Welcome. I'm Pashvika. On this channel, we talk a lot about esotericism, spirituality, tarot card, psychic, and all that amazing stuff. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. Today, I want to talk about again another. I did tarot card reading today. I did the love tarot card reading, and I do it for my another channel. And I got the message. It was for the love message, but I feel like that message is also very important for you guys as well, to looking the things from the different angle, looking the things from the another side. You guys have to realize that everything has more than one perspectives. And so even in the psychic realm, even in the spiritual community, sometimes we forget these things because we are still a human at the end of the day. We are still in this human body. And when things are more personal, we take it personally and we forget about the different perspective. We forget about the another side and the another angle or another stuff or the spectrum. We take the things at the face value like it, and that creates trouble. Because when you take the things like the face value, whatever it is, super good, super negative, you are like on the extreme of the another end. So you can move from negative to super positive or super positive to super negative. Like always there was like, because the pendulum, the law of pendulum, the Kabbalion has like a pendulum. Even the pendulum is used in the witchcraft and the psychic reading as well. The pendulum is like, it's gotta have been in the center, and if it's on the either side of the spectrum, it has to come in the center, so the opposite forces work and it's try to bring in the center. So even if you're on the positive, super positive, it's gonna pass. Super negative, it's gonna pass. So being on the extremes ends, sometimes it's not that good. It's good from the human perspective that you can feel extremes, it's good. But it's not that good from the spiritual perspective. Sometimes I feel that personally, because when I feel like I'm extremely good, I'm extremely happy, and I'm extremely low, like it's kind of like a dopamine hit, I can say, from the scientific point of view, because I'm professionally a doctor as well. So when you have a dopamine hit, if you take a chocolate, coffee, caffeine, drugs, alcohol, whatever, there are so many ways in which you can get the dopamine release. You feel amazing. You are on the high vibe. And all of a sudden the dopamine release got down, then you are at the low vibe. And that low is super extreme for some of you guys. So it's like a water waves, high wave, water waves, high, low, high, low. It's like that kind of thing. You are on the extreme of both the ends. And if you are new to this thing, then you may be excited about this high and low. But if you have been experiencing this kind of waves for a little bit longer or for a while, you may feel like, I don't want to be on the extreme end of the spectrum. I want to be more in the central. I want to be more balanced, because having those extreme emotions sometimes takes a lot of toll on your health. And sometimes it feels like some days are so amazing and some days are so bad. It's like you are on drugs. When you are on the drugs, it feels like, I never taken a drugs, but I know what drugs does to your body based from my medical background. You feel extremely good, extremely good when you take that drug, and your dopamine hits. But all of a sudden, when the drug dose got reduced in your body, you hit rock bottom. And that rock bottom is so extremely low that people feel so low vibe that they would cry, they go in depression, have anxiety, they have all sorts of different emotional problems and mental problems. It's because of the extreme low and high. And these are the two perspectives of one side. And the most important thing is to be in the center, is to have a balance. Because when you are in the balance, then you can actually control your thoughts, or more importantly, the most important word, and controlling sometimes it's a negative word, managing your thoughts. So you can manage your thoughts, you can be aware of the thoughts, whether it's super negative, super positive, and you can be like, okay, whatever it is, I am not my thoughts. Thoughts are not thinking me, I'm thinking my thoughts, so I can divert them and move them in different direction as I prefer to, because we have different perspective. So looking from the different sides or different angles, okay, I'm looking from this side, this perspective is there, but what if I look at from the different side, different perspective, can change the things a lot. And that's actually help you live a more stable life, more balanced life. I want to say that, because nowadays I'm also more moving towards balance, because I had extreme low and high waves, and I feel like for me extreme high is great. Obviously everybody loves it, but extreme low is so bad that I cry, and I want to be more balanced. So now I'm actually practicing more balancing. by looking from all the perspectives, by taking all the perspective into consideration and understanding that even if I don't like any perspective, I don't need to hate it. I just need to be let it be the way it is, and simple. If you don't like a food, if you are going in a buffet, like, it's all about perspective is like a buffet. I compare it with a buffet. If you go to the buffet, if you don't like the food, if you don't like a particular food, don't take it on your plate. Simple. Just let it be the way it is. Look at the food that you like and take that food on the plate. The same thing comes here in the perspective. If you don't like any perspective, let it be. Look at the perspective you like and take it on your plate, or take it in your life, whatever it is. So looking from the different side, different angles, and creating a balance, I feel like it's very, very important in the psychic realm as well, in spiritual community as well, in the tarot card, any kind of psychic practices or any kind of spiritual practices you're doing, the balance is very important, because the pendulum has to come in the center. So if you're extremely positive, extremely negative, you're gonna come in the center anyway, even if you don't want to comment, because that's what the laws are, the nature laws is, and nobody is exception to that. And that's why we have extremely good days, extremely bad days, because the law pendulum come, if it is extremely on this side, it's gonna go extremely on that side, and then try to come in the center, try to come in the balance. So having a different perspective, looking at things from the angles, different sides and different angles, another side, can help you be in the more balanced way, be more in balance, be more in center. So let me know if this message resonates with you, you find it home. If you have any questions, any doubts, let me know. Thank you so much. I'll see you the next time. Bye bye.